guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Britley. If this is your first video, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that like button. And I hope you enjoy this video. I just wanted to share my life-changing week on last week. My church had a prayer revival, and honestly, it was the best week of my entire life. And I'm going to go into detail and explain how the week went. And hopefully, this inspires someone to take prayer more seriously. And coming from someone who has learned to love prayer, last week I fell in love with prayer. Like I was like, yeah, prayer is good. There's power in prayer. But I really fell in love with prayer, and it just, okay, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so um, the week, prayer revival week, we were doing a 24-hour chain fast. So that means starting Monday morning at 7 a.m., each person will fast 24 hours. Everybody picks a day. But the goal of this is that someone is fasting like all through the week. So there's not 1 hour where nobody is fasting. So I decided to do mine the first day on Monday. So also going on throughout the week, the church opens at 5 a.m. for prayer and closes at 10 p.m. And at 6 p.m. every night is corporate prayer. So this is my third year participating. And so let me just give you a background. The first year I did prayer revival, it was the week before 10 Toes podcast launched. So, and basically I like launched it out. It all had been like in, but that was week. So we were locked in. We were locked in that week, and God just blossomed something so beautiful. Birth something so beautiful. Last year, prayer revival week, I can't remember, and I gotta go through my prayer room, but I can't remember top of my head anything like but this prayer revival week is literally like this. I will forever remember it. But this week was different because we had the corporate prayer at 6 p.m. Not only did we have the corporate prayer at 6 p.m., but my first night going, I was just expecting it to be from 6 to 7 because normally our prayer times throughout like forever is always an hour. So we have 5 a.m. prayer Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's an hour. We close out. We have Monday night prayer. So I was just thinking the corporate prayer was going to be from 6 to 7. So I go there, corporate prayer, XYZ. And at the end, it's about like, we went a little over, maybe 7:15. My pastor's like, I know some of you guys may have to go, but some of us are going to be here all night. And I'm like, all night? I know he's not saying they're going to be here till 10 p.m. Like, that's 4 hours of praying. And I'm looking and nobody's moving. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just stay a little bit longer because I'm not gonna be the first one to leave. Like, I'm not gonna be the first one to leave. So we pray again for like another hour. So it's 8 something, and my pastor gets up and he's like, yeah, if you gotta go, I understand. If you gotta go, I understand. And so I'm looking, I'm like, he really is about to pray here for 4 hours. I'm like, how do you even do that? How is that even possible? But mind you, I'm on my fast. And in this moment, I'm at about 14 hours, no food. I'm not hungry. So I'm like, well, if I stay here, I won't be hungry. So I'm like, I might as well just see. And I don't know. I'll just be here because my pastor kept saying, I know you guys have stuff to do. And I was like, I really ain't got nothing to do. So let me just stay. Y'all, we prayed some more. We prayed some more. We prayed some more. And so at this point, it's like 9 something. We come together, my pastor talks, and he's like, all right, now let's all go back individually and pray. So each time he came on, we kind of like corporately prayed. Um, and of course he was kind of like preaching in between. Um, but we have now it's 9 something, and I want to say we have 40 more minutes till 10. And I just start praying, and I'm like, God, I did not think this was possible, but you showed me that it is. This was not something I was looking for. I didn't go into the week saying, oh, I'm going to try to pray for as long as I can. Like, I didn't go into that week looking for that, but God showed it to me. He proved it to me. And as I was just walking that back wall of my church praying, I felt the presence of God, and he reminded me of Paul and Silas when they were locked in prison in the deep, it says in the deep parts of prison, and they prayed without ceasing. They So in other words, they didn't stop praying. And it was at midnight, they were just praying. They were just praying, and their chains fell off. Not only that, the prison doors opened. Not only that, all the prison doors opened, right? Everyone changed. And so God was telling me, like, your praying is late, you're hungry, my body's weak, but God was building me up spiritually. He was saying, yes, like the chains are falling off you, but they're also falling off of everyone around you just because of your prayers. And when I tell you, that thing hit me so hard. I just started praying harder, and the stuff I was saying was so unlike me. I was like, what is going on? Like, is this me right now? Y'all, when I tell you, it's like I almost couldn't recognize myself. Like, I really felt like I experienced a full transformation just that night. Just that night. And then my friend, she felt it too, and she stayed the whole time. She felt it too. She was like, "Hey, let's go to 5 a.m. prayer." Now, our fast don't end till 7 a.m. I already had in my head, I'm about to sleep. I'm not gonna be hungry. So if we woke up for 5 a.m. prayer, we would still have like 2 hours to eat. And that's really the hardest part. But when she said that, I was like, man, let's do it. When I tell you, I really learned and felt like nothing is impossible with God. Nothing is impossible with God. It just blew me up. So, y'all, tell me why every single night that week we prayed 6 to 10, my pastor included. And I'm just so thankful because if it wasn't for him saying some of us are going to stay all night, like if it wasn't for me hearing that, I would not have been able to believe it was possible. Because if someone told me they did that, I still wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, cool. But God allowed me to hear it and then experience it. And so, and also just having a leader that doesn't just talk, like he gets down on his knees with us and shows us an example of what it's like. And so all around, just like so thankful, just so thankful. And I'm feeling like my spirit man is just like going crazy. So a few of us, we did every single night 6 to 10, and we were one night you could tell we were just like so tired, like we were sleep deprived, but we still just kept praying. And I created a bond with some people from my church that like I never really was like close to, but it's like we connected over the fact that like we had things that we needed to get done. Like we were really looking for God to do some things that week. And I'm just overjoyed, and I'm already so thankful for the testimonies that are going to come from that week. So when we closed out, sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over, but I'm just so much stuff's going on. So when we closed out prayer revival week, we had some people give testimonies on the week. Y'all, people were saved, people were healed, like people were delivered. It was just so dynamic and so, like, you cannot tell me that there is not power in prayer. Like, I am fully convinced. No one can try to convince me otherwise. I've seen it for myself. I experienced it. And y'all, like, I will never be the same. And for those that, people from my church that were there, it's just, all I gotta say is next year, prayer revival, y'all gotta get there. I don't know where you guys are from, but if you live in Alabama or somewhere close, my only advice is to get to prayer revival. The only advice I have. And so I just, oh, and we also had a prayer box. And so you write down your prayers and you put in the box, and they prayed for it every night, prayed over the box. And around about Tuesday, I believe, I realized I am not accepting any defeat this week. Like, any bad news, I'm not accepting it. Like, I've seen what God can do. I've seen the power. Like, I'm not accepting no defeat. Tell me whatever. Tell me what. So something came Tuesday. I wrote it down, put it in the box. Something came Wednesday, wrote it down, put it in the box. And God had me to say, don't even worry about this box. What's in this box, I already got handled. Don't even worry about it. It's already, this box is already done. But what I'm about to do for you, what I'm about to do in your life, I'm about to answer some things you didn't even write down. I'm about to show you some things you didn't even know you needed. And God did just that. I'm like, God is so good. He knows what we need, even when we don't know. And I'm just happy. I'm just thankful. I'm like on 10. Now, spiritually, I'm on 10. Physically, I'm so tired. Today is Monday, so this was all last week. Like, my eyes were burning, like burning. And today I rested a little bit, but it's just, the pastor says, you know the verse, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. And it's always like, thank God for a good appetite. Because if you can taste, if you can just taste and see how good God is, there's nothing else to it. But y'all, that's the end of this video. I guess I'm gonna call this prayer revival testimony. I don't know. Prayer revival 2024. But if you have any questions, if you guys, I go to Faith Apostolic Church. Follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Let me know whatever it is. But if you still are kind of like, you know, prayer is like, okay, prayer is okay, just keep praying and tell God that. Say, God, I want you to show me the power of prayer. Like, I want you to, because I have been going to prayer all year. Monday night prayer, Wednesday 5 a.m. prayer. I'm praying, but God revealed it to me in a deeper way. And God revealing himself to you, revealing more of his wisdom to you, more of his knowledge to you, that's the biggest blessing you can get. Because yeah, that situation may not change, or you know, that circumstance may not change, but your perspective on it will. So just pray for deeper understanding and deeper understanding and deeper knowledge and wisdom in God. That's all. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, like, comment, because I want to talk to y'all about prayer. Like, like I said, I'm on 10 right now. So we chop it up in the comments. Y'all follow my church on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and yes,